Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hello, it's Mike Manoy, giantbomb.com. I've been threatening to do this all week. I bet y'all thought it wasn't going to happen, but here we are. I am going to start up Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D, specifically Dragon Quest 1, since that is the first game. Seems to make sense. Seems to make sense. I have been looking forward to this game. Finally, I'm done with Pokemon, so I could jump into this. Figured I'd at least start the first hour-ish on the stream so we can experience that together. Never played any form of Dragon Quest 1 somehow, despite my deep love of JRPGs. So it's pretty embarrassing that I haven't, but it's finally happening. So let's get on this. I'm playing this on the Switch too. People who want to know, so that's the platform we are doing this on. So let me know if we need any more or less game juice once I get going here, everybody. It's happening. That's right. Weird. This PC does the weirdest thing where if I'm streaming the Switch stuff, I can't, like, my input on the monitor doesn't recognize it. There's the music. I was like, please make music. I'm scared. It's working fine when I was using my retro tank for some reason. But that's not a problem. I'm gonna guess less juice. I don't know if that's better if I made a big mistake. I kind of can't tell if I like or hate this song sometimes, to be honest. More juice? Is it too loud, everybody? It definitely sounds better when it's orchestrated. I'm excited to play Dragon Quest 2 also. People seem to not like Dragon Quest 2 as much. I love the way these characters look, right? It's very Nausicaa. It's very Nausicaa. So, but I gotta play Dragon Quest 1 first. Thanks to the heroic efforts of the legendary Erdrick, the Lord of the Underworld was defeated and peace returned to the land of Alfgard. So that's the plot of Dragon Quest 3. More mic juice or less game juice. Gotcha. I know if that's good. You want any more? So yes, Dragon Quest 3 is actually chronologically first. It goes 3, 1, and 2. Actually, I think it goes 11, 3, 1, and 2. To be honest. Yet this peace was not to last, as the diabolical Dragon Lord rose up and unleashed horde upon horde of monsters on the realm once more. Now it falls to you, Erdrick's descendant, to lay the fiend low and rescue the world from its plight. So I'm interested, they added some stuff to Dragon Quest 3, including some more story stuff, but not a ton. Dragon Quest 1 originally even had less of that than the first game. This is, very bare bones from my understanding, right? There's no party members. It's just you. There's not that much story. I think that sounds pretty neat. I kind of like that. Some Dragon Quest games are connected. There's, multiple, timelines within, but they're not always connected. A Dragon Quest 5 has nothing to do with the world of Dragon Quest 3, but Dragon Quest 5 and 6 I think take place in the same world, stuff like that. This is before Final Fantasy. I mean, this is important for RPGs in general. This is the game that took which was computer gaming genre with stuff like Wizardry and Ultima and adapted it to consoles. It's handy having a handle that kind of works in games like this, so I'm not just Mike in some fantasy thing. I speak English. Yeah, whatever. Again, if you're very old school, you could say no here. Whatever. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I like this difficulty thing. Draki Quest, Dragon Quest, Draconian Quest. I'll go with normal. This game is grinding the game. See, I like grind. I like that about the old RPGs. I like grinding. Thank you, Matthew. So yeah, how much story stuff could they have possibly added to Dragon Quest 1? I've been excited for this. I don't know if it's falling under the radar a bit. There's so many games out right now. Even for RPGs.
Hero, can you hear me?
I hear you.
A great darkness threatens this world. Left unchecked, it will swallow it entirely. It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, Scion of Erdrick, might prevail. Please, you must make full.
I bet this is a good place to start if you haven't played Dragon Quest. I think Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D is a great place to start too.
That you can. The fate of the world rests with you.
I guess this is the first game, and then 3 is chronologically the first game. 11 is also just very, like, it's a bit more modern, obviously. And it's just also very good if you don't want to play something that's, like, kind of older, even if it's a remake. Oh, yeah. I think 1, 3, 11 are your best starting places right now. Look at this guy. He looks cool. It took me a while to get into Dragon Quest. I liked Final Fantasy for a long time. And I think it was even a good bit after Dragon Quest 11 was out where I finally got Dragon Quest 11 S on the Switch and played through it, and it was awesome. And then I played through 5, 3 before the HD-2D came out, 7 on the 3DS. I was actually halfway through 8 where I kind of got burnt out a bit, and I still never finished 8. But we find ourselves surrounded. Captain, all is surely lost. Sorry, it's pulling a Dan and Jeff there. We cannot permit it to be, for should we fall, who shall remain to keep the fiends from our kith and kin? It's me! I'm a hero now. Who? Thou art here to aid us? Look at all those slimes. Yeah, I'm guessing like none of this is represented in the original game anyway. Which is my favorite? Probably out of 11, 1, and 3, 11. 11 is fantastic. 3 is very good too. 5's also great. 7's weird. I am still surprised that they're remaking 7 again already. It's a weird one. This is what was Dragon Warrior on the NES, yes. We are in thy depth, stranger. Hast thou not come to our aid? We might well have perished. I like the old-timey talk. Indeed, to best a whole host of monsters single-handedly is the work of no ordinary warrior. If I might ask, what bringeth thee to the forest alone, stranger? Journeyest thou somewhere? Zounds, thou art of the line of mighty Erdrick. The hero of legend, hence thy prowess with a blade. And a voice heard in a dream did truly tell thee to make for Tantegel. Tantegel? I never played Dragon Quest Builders 2. I bet I'd like it a lot. Or 1. Nonsense, such talk is the stuff of fairy tales. Hold thy tongue. Thou addressest our deliverer. Stranger, we are guardsmen of the king of that very realm. Allow us to escort thee hence. 'Tis the very least we can do. Okay. So, you know, unless this somehow shits the bed sales-wise, which would be a bit surprising, especially because it's probably going to do very well in Japan. I'm sure we're going to get at least 4, which was a NES game. And then 5 and 6 were Super Famicom games. They could also look very good in 2D HD, so I hope we get those. 5 is so good. Behold, yonder lieth fair Tantegel. Tantegel? And beyond it that accursed isle, upon which standeth the dwelling place of that foul demon, who did appear as if from nowhere to lead the fiends against us. Ooh, charcoal painting thingy. What's this? The Dragon Lord. Yep. Let's all enjoy our Square Enix games while we can before they ruin them all with AI or whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, so Dragon Quest 3 is it's interesting to see how much more how much more in depth the series gets, because Dragon Quest 3 has, you know, party members with an intense job system. There's a lot going on. This game, you're one dude, and you have a sword and a shield. You can cast spells, you know, but there's not like classes. I think the leveling up system is very basic. We shall go ahead and inform the king of thy coming. His esteemed majesty, Loric the 16th, will surely grant an audience to one such as thee. Truly, Captain, we have only this man's word that he is indeed a scion of the legendary hero. There's a good word, scion. Learned that from Final Fantasy XIV. You'll hear that word a lot. The veracity of that claim is neither here nor there. That we were delivered from marauding fiends by his courage and strength of arms is enough. Tantegel, nay, our entire world hath need of such warriors as he. The squirrel is not having it. Pray return to the walking stanza. Ah, but forgive me, stranger, I have not yet asked of thy name. To whom shall I inform his majesty that we owe our lives? I'm Tokoto. It's Token and Miyamoto. Together. It's very cool. Tell the king the leans joke. That'll go over pretty well. Dragon Quest kings always look exactly like this.
Well met, traveler.
Oh shit, voice acting.
It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee.
Oh man.
The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril.
Eat shit,
And
Pokemon.
not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true? Then thou knowest,
Yes.
of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
Yeah, I played Dragon Quest 3.
But of course thou dost. Even babes in arms know the tale by heart. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace.
Nah, I don't
that
think this
beset
is
it.
AI. This is a voice
Yet
actor.
the tales make no mention of any of the hero's bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so, that thou art of the line of Erdrick?
Doing good, Matter. Yeah.
Praise be!
No.
These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream?
Is the Counselor Vizier gonna be a jerk? It's always a classic.
Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed. Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
So are crazy people.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. That better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Ooh, benighted, that's
Yes,
a word.
Majesty.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain.
Oh, the Shrine of Rain, cool.
Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
Give me 120 coins, yay! Commit. Oh. Alright, here we go. Any other settings I want to change? Best, we'll keep that on normal for now. Okay, graphics optimization. That's right, because Dragon Quest 3 on the Switch 1 was 30 frames per second, I think, which is a little annoying. I wish I could turn that off. Always put this ultra fast. I suggest power drive. For being to question His Majesty's wisdom and grasping the thread of hope. However, slender when it presenteth itself. Pray, do as he hath asked of thee. His Majesty hath suffered much, and I would not see his hopes dashed once more. Shouldst thou wish to learn more of the voice that spake unto thee and of the hero of legend, pray visit Erdrick's Hollow and the Shrine Ruin both. And when thou hast done so, return here unto me. I would in my turn learn of that which thou might discover, Tolkoto. Okay. Eee. I'm not a big, talk to every NPC guy, but there's usually some items in these castles. In Tantegel shalt thou find establishments offering goods that shall surely serve thee well upon the battlefield. Pray, array thyself with weapons armed befitting of one setting out upon such a quest as thine. Shouldst thou find thyself injured, pray return here to the town and rest at the inn, there to heal thy wounds. And since this is a 8-bit RPG, we're going to probably have to grind outside of town for a bit before we go to these dungeons that they're talking about. What's over here? Looks pretty. Hello. I knew it. Oh. Now, if you really want to min-max these games, because these Seeds of Magic that give you something for a stat, they'll give you 1, 2, or 3 points in that stat. You could save scum and just keep reloading until you get 3, but that's no way to live. We just go with it. What's nice, too, is I don't have to worry about which party member to give this stuff to. 2, I'll take it. Normal luck. Ways of evil that emanate from that accursed isle grow greater with each passing day, with which signifieth but one thing, the Dragon Lord's power too groweth greater. Wow. Signifieth. Oh, you start quite overpowered, actually? Interesting. Let's see. Get out of here, birds. Yeah, find the stairs in here. Oh, I see. Just this way. The mini-map is nice. Actually, the castle seems locked up for now. When doth spread across the land, light shall return by Erdrick's hand. Mighty goddess, may thy light shine upon brave Tolkoto's quest. Whoa. Oh. You're just healing me right away, huh? Thank you. Give me your money. Thanks for the free heals. I'm gonna rob you now. Okay. He's sleeping. Sleepy. Oh, dreaming of the princess. Tisk, tisk, a tisk. Like this. I want to bathe in this thing. Oh, I got some boxer shorts. Hell yeah. Or if it's better than... I doubt it's better than anything I have. Again, there's something kind of, like, charming about our JRPG with just one party member to worry about. By the way, I see people are getting some, are getting their merch, or starting to get their merch from the Bombathon, and everything's looking good. I have not seen any broken mug yet, so that's nice. I'm glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. Oh, Seed of Agility. This is why you look out through all this stuff. I'm not talking to the brat. Three! Let's go! Big roll, big roll, big roll. Oh, he's going right here. Oh, nope. Oh, there's so much stuff there. Yeah, it's worth exploring. Ooh, a club. Is that good? Nope. Some of these, the games with job systems, usually there's like books in the bookshelves you want to get so you can learn jobs, or you'll learn your dispositions, actually. That's what it is, which increases your leveling stats. I don't think that's a mechanic in this one. Break your butts and buy more. Look at all these seeds we're getting. That's free stats, everybody. That's why you do this shit. We're due for a bad luck. I bet we get a 1. Nope. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. That's fine. I really hope they do something with Dragon Quest IX soon, because that game has only ever been on the DS. I would like to play it. Music is so different from like a Final Fantasy, because it's like a lot more, I guess, authentic, right? What are you two up to? Rapunzel? Would that I might pass all the remaining days of my life alone with my beloved, that the knowledge that a monster might rob us of this simple joy at any moment weighs heavy upon my mind. To be alone, my beloved, is to forget all that threateneth of this world. But alas, I cannot put our plight entirely from my thoughts, for my lover informeth me that, were our world to be destroyed, our love too must surely perish. He had to tell you that? Yeah, the world is destroyed, you'll be destroyed too. Give me that Chimera wing, I need it. No, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, Seed of Luck. Give me that seed. Yeah, a lot of people say 8's their favorite. I kind of lost steam on it, I think just because I had played so many Dragon Quests in a row. At some point, that game will get released on Switch too, and I can give it another go. That's big money. Who are you? You seem important. I can't even talk to you yet. You're too important. You think you're better than me. Well, they're making that offline version of Dragon Quest X, right? Is that going to get localized? I don't know. Especially now, like, whoa, they're going to localize things with AI, right? Boy, whenever the Square Enix CEO says something stupid, you always just kind of hope that they're gesturing towards investors. I don't know. Because there's that one that talked about NFTs a lot, and they did some stuff with NFTs, but of course it wasn't much because it's, you know, stupid. But I don't know. Square Enix is just... They're in a weird place. They have not really totally figured it out. Even though they do some good stuff, they still do a lot of stupid things. Or training. I think what's going to really hurt them is that they didn't make that Final Fantasy IX remake. Okay, probably venture onto the main town now. It's weird, like, because Capcom Super has it figured out. Sega doing pretty good. They'll do stupid things every once in a while, like make a bad Sonic the Hedgehog Fall Guys clone. They seem to be doing pretty alright. And Square Enix, I don't know. Especially now that, like, 14's in a bit of a down period, and it's even removed from expansion, so they're just not making the usual amount of Final Fantasy 14 money right now, which is hard for them. They're going to be talking about a new expansion for that soon, I'm sure. Like, what's their big game going to be next year? Because do we get Part 3 Final Fantasy 7 next year? I don't know. Might be a little early. Do we get Kingdom Hearts 4 next year? Maybe. This is a cool looking town. What are the temples even for in this game? Because in the other games you revive party members there. I guess you can also get rid of curses. It used to be this is where you saved, was at the temples. I think they let you save in other things. Yeah. Okay, so there are auto saves at least. Remember, FASFA. Fearless adventures save frequently. That's just like just use save states. Yeah, like there's divination, purification, and benediction. I can never remember what these things are. This is a good jingle. Oh, sorry, Chuck. I don't know how to do that at the new site, and I keep meaning to ask, and then whenever I start a stream, I forget. Pray, shouldst thou find thy place... You have pictures on your shoulders from a secret lab chair. Chair suggestion for long... I don't know. What do I mean, I have a secret lab, honestly, and I don't... It's, you know, fine. It's already kind of wearing thin a little bit, so I'm not the person to ask. I'm probably in the same similar situation. I think the era of gamer chairs might be over. Is that everything up here? I love how fast you move. It kind of feels like you're sliding around. It's nice. Although, like, sometimes when I like my stick is so crisp, you see that I let go of it, and the stick bounces upwards a little. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. I hate that. I don't like that. Alright, Sword, I hope you enjoy your mug, despite how terrible mugs are. I hope you take pleasure in it. I mean, buying a better sword would be my first move here, which is why I would probably grind a little bit. Just to get the money to buy the better sword. Granted, I'll probably go to a dungeon and find one immediately. You're welcome, Chad. Ooh. Oh, it's one of these things. I hate these things. I hate pre-order bonus items in RPGs. Like, here's more potions. Like, shut up. Right, the bank. So you can use banks in case you die. You don't lose as much of your money. But, I'll just reload saves if I die. That's fine. Hey, Shintabi. Is the Puff Puff still in this? I know they got rid of the casinos, I think, because the ESRB. I think the casino stuff was hurting their ratings, right? I think that's the thing that happened. I bet Puff Puff is still in there. Item shop. We're probably okay. I mean, don't quote me on that part. I think that's right, though, 'cause I think they got rid of it in 3, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe someone knows better can say. No, the casinos are usually really good. There never were casinos in 1. Well, then maybe that's what it just is. Alright, let's get into some fights. I love the way this looks right here, by the way. Really neat.
Not today.
Oh, talking. So yeah, I'm probably gonna increase this battle speed pretty quickly here because it's very slow to start. You just do tactics so you don't even want to fight yourself. Yeah, I can see it right up here. Strike fast. That was like one of the weird things like I was always kind of snooty about with RPGs because I, you know, play Final Fantasy first. The ones where I couldn't even see my character's attack, I was like, what is this cheap shit? Yeah, fast feels normal. Hey, it's what should I play in release or story order? I mean, Dragon Quest 3 is like so much more complicated than 1. I bet doing 1, 2, then 3 is probably better than doing 3, 1, 2. Cheese slimes. I don't know. Dan's bizarrely against the Baja Blast pie. I try a Baja Blast pie. Whatever. I just don't want any whipped cream on it. I hate whipped cream. That's another weird thing. I think whipped cream kind of weirds me out for some reason. There's a level up. Look at that. Look at us go. Big levels. I'm sure it's key lime pie adjacent. Again, like the stories do, like chronologically goes through 1, 2. Let's be honest. The stories in the OG Dragon Quest games aren't exactly the point. Those aren't exactly the draws. There's some interesting things that happen, but not necessarily the plot. Generally pretty simple. I think I'm already ready to go ultra fast. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, there's just something so simple and pure about this that I don't know. It's activating me. Right, 1 is relatively short. I think that's why they put 1 and 2 together. I bet I would have enjoyed just playing the original. I just never got around to it, you know? Oh yeah, this was huge. This was an open world game for sure. I mean, this game kind of like, you know, it has like the battles and whatnot of like an Ultima and stuff like that, and they sort of took, or of a wizardry. And then you kind of have the overworld and the character on the map stuff from Ultima, and it's, you know, it's taking stuff from all those PC RPGs, which were very popular in Japan. Heal, nice. I still want to play old Ultima games. It's a shame that nothing's ever gonna happen to Ultima. Like, I think it'd be amazing if Ultima 1 got reimagined and remade as something. But EA is not gonna do shit with Ultima. Right, a lot of people got the first Dragon Warrior on NES because Nintendo Power gave it away. I don't think any of the sequels ever sold quite as well over here. Even though, it's weird, there's 4 of them. I think a lot of people forget Dragon Quest 4 is also an 8-bit game. And again, I hope we get that one. I started the DS remake of that one. That's Chapters of the Chosen. So that one's kind of like, you play like all these kind of mini campaigns that then sort of come together, which is neat. A smidge Live Alive-ish, I suppose, or Live Alive, whatever it is. I played all the way through Dragon Quest V on DES, and that is amazing. And I hope that one also, they'll do something with that. That's the one that has the monster catching and trading that inspired Pokemon. That's the Hand of the Heavenly Bride. I always like the fun subtitles. I'm a little sad the HD-2D versions, in like a lot of these remakes, are getting rid of the subtitles. I thought those were fun. Dragon Quest V on Super Famicom also looks like an 8-bit game. Yeah, it wasn't a looker, especially compared to like, I mean, even the early Final Fantasies aren't amazing looking. It's Final Fantasy VI that looks great. Final Fantasy IV, not graphically all that impressive. The DS version of Dragon Quest is good. Then there's Dragon Quest VI, which I have not played. Dragon Quest VI is like the one people talk about the least, it feels like. You talk to Dragon Quest fans, they're like, yeah, that one's fine. People don't seem to have very strong opinions about it. PS2 version of 5. I think Pando-ish is a friend of the site who streams a lot of JRPGs. Actually played Dragon Quest V for the first time recently and played the PS2, like a translation of the PS2 version. That's interesting. Dragon Quest VIII they don't need to do much with. The game already looks pretty good. You just give us the Dragon... You just kind of like do a better version of the 3DS one. You don't have to remake that game like they're remaking Dragon Quest VII again. People don't want that one changed too much. I mean, if they did an HD-2D Pokemon Black and White, I'd be super thrilled. I just don't know if they would. Dragon Quest 8 and 11s are the ones that are like... They're like the closest to a Final Fantasy in terms of actual like story and character stuff, and usually that stuff is not very emphasized in Dragon Quest games. But 8 and 11 is where you get the most of that. Okay, let's go see if we can buy that thing. Ooh, we got a spell. They have not really said much about 12, Dragon Quest 12 rather. So who knows? Oh man, I'm not getting much money for fighting these things, huh? Maybe if I sell something. I don't need this club. Hey, I'm not gonna get much. Something. No, I'm not gonna grind for this weapon. Let's go head towards one of these dungeons. So Dragon Quest games are not usually incredibly long, especially originally, but 7 is very long. They keep making it shorter every time they remake it, but like on the PS1 it's like at 100 hours, which back then 100-hour RPG was absurd. And then 11 is also pretty long. Now part of that is because like, you know, mild spoilers, but there's sort of, it's a game that was one of those games that rolls credits really before the game is done. You could call that it the ending if you want to, but really there's like a whole another third of the game. We gotta go see what that is.
Not today.
It's like 11, I think probably 70 to 80 hours, I think. I'm guessing. Whereas like, you know, like 3 would be, especially HD-2D is like probably 25, 30. Same with like 5. This game I bet is like 15, if anything. A lot of items. Guess we're going up here. That makes sense. Again, even the map, it's not like the biggest map in the world. It's pretty big though. Plenty to do. So much room for activities. So Vondo's a great JRPG party member for sure. A lot of good party members in 11.
Not today.
Yeah, I think the people who waited to play 11 definitely had it best. I'm glad I didn't play it till the S version came out. And then there's also that weird pixelated DS version. You could kind of play that on S, which is strange. I kind of wish I could do that with, like, the Atlas games, because, like, I played Persona 5 and liked it a lot, and then Persona 5 Royale happened, and I'm like, I don't really have time to play Persona 5 again with even more content, even though I know it's a better version of the game with all this new stuff. But I just don't have that time. You always have to be so careful with your MP in these games. Basically. Especially if you only have one person. It's hard to restore MP when you're not in town, so there's not that many MP restoring items. Ooh, an upgrade. Leveling up restores HP and MP. Right. Which is very good early on. Later in the game, the levels up are few and far between. Good luck. Let's just take care of the big guy first if we can. Might have to use a heal soon. I should have tried casting Sizz on that guy. That's another thing. If you're used to like a Final Fantasy and the names of the spells in those games, I mean, it's always like that. Like, what's the name of the fire spell in this one? I don't know. Sizz, okay. Augie, you're playing a Persona or an SMT, and now you have to know about Augie. Okay. And what they're called when they level up. Fantasy Star is the worst with that. The Fantasy Star spell names make no sense to me. It's very hard to keep track of it. Going this way. It's a pretty forest. Guess this could be such a cozy game to play in bed every night. Okay, maybe once I start 2, we'll play the start of 2 as well once I finish this. Place here. Mabufu. Look at these rats. Look at these guys. The enemy design in this game is great. Always has been. Yeah, I'm playing on Switch 2 right now. So this should be Erdrick's Hollow. Let's try Sizz, just to see what it does against these guys. This is your basic... Oh, that's an AoE fire spell. So that could be good. Therefore, Fire 3 or Fire-Aga. I like Fire-Aga. I like the whole Fire, Aga. Aja. I like that naming convention. I think it's fun. I think I told a Fartaga story before. I won't repeat myself. I think you can imagine what the story is. Status effects. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bag. So wait, how does it work in this? Because that is... Especially in the early Dragon Quest, I think most of them, like, item management is pretty strict. Is it like, so I have an item bag, but I have an equipment bag? I see. So... Okay, so the item bag is separate as opposed to the item I'm carrying in battle. Gotcha. That's interesting. I bet the original game did not work like that. I don't think it was as kind. Okay. Okay, neat. This music's good. Ooh, I love the look of torches in HD-2D. What are you guys up to? Hello. Oh, Final Fantasy IV is good. The only issue with Final Fantasy IV is that I don't love the translation. It just kind of is like very written at a first grade reading level kind of thing. But it's a great game. That's a game that I wish would get remastered. The remaster they did of Phantasy Star 1, or even Remasters may be pushing it, but the port of Final Fantasy Star 1 that they did on Sega Ages is awesome. I hope they do that for the other Fantasy Stars. Phew! At last we arrive at Erdrick's Hollow. 'Twas no easy feat to reach it. Our onward journey will be little easier, I fear. The hero's grave lieth in the cavern's deepest reaches, or so the legends tell. Let us forget this folly and return homeward. We barely made it thus far in one piece. Do we really mean to dive headlong into further danger? Come, friends, now is not the time to lose heart. Together there's no hardship we might not overcome. Oh, the original game like had a light system for caves, and now you just automatically had a torch. That's interesting. Aye, gird up thy loins. What a phrase. Here is where our adventure truly begins. We're gonna come across these guys' corpses later. Oh, I loved Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. That was like, I loved that fan game. It's a shame the sequel has never happened. It's a fan fundraising disaster story. Thou art a warrior, it seemeth. Seekest thou too the grave legend, hero of legend? Yes. Just as I thought. When once again the fiends appear, to hero's tomb retire, therein the hero's power for thine own self to acquire. Thou wert led here by the old adage, wert thou not? No, the king just told me come here, as were we. Which maketh us rivals. This being so, allow me to proffer a piece of advice. Look out behind thee. Quickly, you must not allow him to reach the grave before us. Oh, that's good. Must we really resort to such underhanded means? How else is our esteemed rival to learn that a true hero must learn to see through such simple ruses? Come. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these remasters now will just give you the full map in the dungeon, which I know for some people think it kind of ruins the point of exploring dungeons. And I get it, but also it's nice. Now I know where the dead... I mean, I still go and look at the dead ends because I'm worried that there's going to be treasure or something in them. Hey, buddy. Am I lost? Surely not. I need only think. Yeah, see? Oh, there's nothing like this in 3. Whoa, that's a pretty neat... Whoa, that's a cool effect for learning a spell. Yay. Oh, that's right, there's a spell that reveals hidden items. Oh. Kanwan Kasama. You mean the magical realms of Tir Na Nog, Escape from Necron 7, Revenge at Kakulan, the official game of the movie, Chapter 2 of the Hoops Barkley Saga. Yeah, too bad it never came out. Yes, that's right, it did have that long name. That's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden 2, everybody. Yeah. Okay, maybe this is a good time to use one of these spells. So what is a Sandstorm and ability? Cattle Prod. There we go. Okay, so that's another interesting kind of quirk of Dragon Quest, is that enemies are in groups, and most of your AoEs only attack groups of enemies, not... There are some that attack every enemy. So, same with weapons. Whips are usually sometimes good because they'll attack all enemies or a group of enemies or something. Boomerangs as well. These backgrounds look amazing. It's good stuff. Hey, leveled up. God, there's a part in Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden where Charles Barkley tells a street urchin who's begging for a Neo shekel. And one of the things he can tell the kid is, "Sorry, kid, if you can't slam with the best, then you jam with the rest." And that's something that me and my friends said to each other for a long time. Oh, slimes. If you can't slam with the best, then you jam with the rest. Hey Dan, I DM'd you a suggestion. I don't know if you saw it. You didn't say anything. I think it's kind of funny. Do you want this spaghetti tonight? What do you... Is that like code for something, or do you literally mean spaghetti? AJ, what are you talking about? You sent me a text? Well, yeah, I've been playing this. What? I don't see any text from you about spaghetti. I don't have any spaghetti texts. Did you just text me, or was in one of these big group texts where you guys say 50 unimportant things that I ignore, and then somewhere buried in there is some important thing, and then you're mad at me for not reading the important thing? Bubble slime.
Not today.
Not today. Yeah, Mom gave me sauce too. You probably shouldn't. I already had dinner today, and then I'm leaving tomorrow anyways. I don't know, maybe a little spaghetti. I don't know. Mom spaghetti, huh? Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy crap. A divine dagger. Ooh, it's one attack better. Good to see undead though. That's nice. Plate of spaghetti in the big time. That's my coffee. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna get poisoned. Alright, status effects of this game. Do they last outside of battles? Probably. I have a couple antidotes. Is Dan still here? Dan, I resent you saying on Fire Escape from like 2 weeks ago that I am very online. Hi, Noxy Potter. Just bring it. I'm not gonna have car spaghetti. I'm not insane. Car spaghetti. Oh, you thought something else, Dan? Yeah, it's interesting, huh? It's interesting. What's wrong with a little road spaghetti? It's just not something you can eat easily in a car. It just isn't. All right, this is probably all the items down here. Yeah, it's interesting, huh? Yeah, compress it into bar form like Homer Simpson. Look at this guy. There we go. Easy. I just killed a ghost with a knife. Oh, was that my first accessory? Yeah, increase my defense. Hell yeah. So simple things in life. The dark, it frighteneth me so. What I would not give to be safely home. Like, you got a Walt Disney World ad? Hell yeah. I wonder if it's because I sent you a video. That's a lot of money. I have thee now. Ravioli. I mean, look, anything you need to eat with a fork is just not gonna work in a car. I'm sorry. Or a spoon. How'd y'all get split up so badly? Frightened? Me? Nonsense. I am merely resting. Oh crap, she's found a slime. Thou scareth me not, slime. Have at thee! Die, monster. Oh, it's sleeping. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry. I just like to goo and fall asleep with my eyes wide open. I'm not a bad slime, really. I just like a midday snooze now and again. You're funny. Oh, a mini medal. They are in these games. So these are just kind of things hidden in the world. If you get a bunch of them, you can turn them into somebody for prizes. What is a slime? What is a slime? What a question. What a question. You can eat ravioli with your fingers. Not without making a mess. Come on, be serious. Would you be serious? Ooh, I got Flame Slash. Look at this guy.
I have thee now.
I have thee now. I still want to play Final Fantasy Tactics, by the way. The timing just did not work out super well. Because honestly, like, these two games are almost certainly going to keep me busy until Metroid Prime 4. Then I'm going to be playing the hell out of Metroid Prime 4 and very fast. But I still want to play that. And in terms of like Game of the Year stuff, I definitely need to try Yote. I'm going to kind of feel embarrassed if we talk about Game of the Year stuff and I have no thoughts on Yote. It's an ancient-looking gravestone. The inscription is fake, but Tokoto could just about make it out. So this is the grave of the guy from 3. I am Erdrick. Heed me well, bear my blood, heir to my destiny. You would reach the evil island visible from Tantegel shore. You acquired the 3 secret artifacts. It's true. Yeah, Death Stranding 2, I kind of feel similar. I feel a bit more strong about Yote, but I gotta play that. Gather them, and you may yet cross to the accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil, as I did too long ago. Before my passing, I trusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. But the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hollow triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. The journey before you is a perilous one indeed. To that end, let me impart to you my greatest secret. Halt! Thou shalt not claim the hero's power. 'Twill be ours and not others. No others. He's about to tell me a cool secret. At last we have found it. Mighty Erdrick's grave, and on it his very own words. Let us see. Though the darkness grows strong, the light is ever stronger. Take courage in it and go forth. For this is the hero's greatest power. Unwavering courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable hardship. Is that the secret? Or is that all it says for non-descendant people? Courage. That is all it saith? Come, there must be more. Location of a mighty sword, or the secret of a legendary magic. Oh, they just got hero cucked. There is not. Curse it all! So the ancient adage was naught but a lie. Perhaps not, after all, what enabled us to prevail thus far, if not courage. Oh, this is like Kung Fu Panda. There is no secret ingredient. Well, courage and just a little underhandedness. Forgive us, in desperation for the hero's power, we did not comport ourselves as we perhaps should have done. Comport? That's a word. Please understand, 'tis the desire for vengeance that driveth us so. Our village was the fiends attacked, and precious little now remaineth. Shit. We have a nice tree still, though. It is as I feared. 'Tis not the place of the likes of us to claim the might of heroes. Come! Let us return home. But if the fiends are not stopped, their evil will engulf the world. Surely someone must stand against them as mighty Erdrick once did. I'll do it. I'll take the ring to Mordor. Okay, what's the cool secret? Or is that just the courage thing? Are they gone now? Good. To closer again, so part of it is covered in moss. He brushes away the moss and finds a further inscription. Oh, they just missed it? Incredible. Blood of my blood, child of my children, seek out the sphere of light by whose power the darkness might be banished and the fiends repelled. Yes, this is an important item. I have entrusted it in the care of the King of Tantegel. Join forces with whoever of his line now sits upon the throne, and see that its blessing is brought to bear. For if it is lost, the world will be plunged into darkness once more. Treasure it, for it shall be your salvation. Yeah, they rolled a 1 on perception check. Okay. Probably use that item to get out of here, but I'll just walk, save the item, kill some things, get some XP, get some gold. Why not? Whee. Must be curious to try out the original after I beat this.
I have thee now.
I think you can have a pretty good time with like a trio of OG 8-bit JRPGs now with this. Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster and then Phantasy Star Sega Ages. And you can do that on Switch or wherever. I like them all quite a lot. Lexi, thank you, Lexi. Says, not gonna lie, Mike, I am playing Metal Gear Solid Snake Gate right now, and this is no more dorky than any of that. I didn't say it, Dan. I didn't say it. I like that stair noise. There were GB colored versions. Okay, this might be a good time to use Sizz. Is it gonna get all of them? Yep. Look at that. How efficient. Feels good. God, I do want to play more Outer Worlds 2. I was thinking a lot. I had the same thing with Avowed. I was a little surprised, like, because, you know, I'm playing it before it comes out, Outer Worlds 2, and I'm like, this seems great. And then it comes out, and everyone's like, yeah, this is pretty good. I was like, yeah, I thought you were all gonna like that a bit more than you did. I think we're just gonna go. So we do have to go there eventually. Let's go back to the castle for now. How do we even get there? Like, there's a mountain in the way. There's a bridge there. There's a little shrine there. Let's go to the castle again and see if the king would say anything else by that thing. You got the Retro Prime 4 amiibos. The only one I really want is the motorcycle one. I might hold off just in case, like, there's part of me that's a little bit like, alright, I have to, like, not buy all the stuff coming out right now that I want, just in case people want to get me kits, you know? I don't want to be the jerk. It's like, I already got it. Your what came in? The amiibo's already out? I want to play Pose Return sometimes, but yeah, that is getting a turn-based mode, huh? Oh, it came out today, huh? Yeah, at some point I'll get it. I had to go to Hallmark to get a card for this wedding, and they had a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers ornament, and I bought that. And, I drove myself this time for the Chip and Dale thing, so that was nice. Sad, they have an A-Wing from Star Wars, and that's my favorite Star Wars ship, but they were out of that, so I have to get the A-Wing later. Batterfly. Oh. No, a seed. Nice. 2. I'll take it.
I have thee now.
Hey, want to be here? Ask me how was my Parasite Eve playthrough? Yeah, I finished Parasite Eve last night. That game ruled. I loved it. Suffering Go. There was some slight annoying BS. With like instant deaths happening that reset a decent amount of progress, but the game just looks so cool and the combat is so neat. Upgrade system's cool. Just a really cool, just like an all-time great PS1 aesthetic. If you like the PS1 aesthetic, boy, is Parasite Eve a game for you. Is this worth it anymore? Yeah, it's still pretty good. This is 6 upgrade, this is 4, but it's much cheaper. It's 6 to 6. I could honestly buy the leather armor, but I think we're okay right now. I do want to try Parasite Eve, just because it's weird how they just made it. Like, I bet it's very good, but it is strange that they just, like, made it a way more traditional survival horror game. It's kind of wild, because at the time, like, some reviews were like, oh, they took the feedback to heart, and they made it better by making it more like Resident Evil, basically. I think now everybody's like, no, we like the one that's unique and interesting, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I would like to try. I kind of want to do the New Game Plus, but I just don't really have time. Going through the tower. Oh, check Discord. Says Dan. Let's see. I think I've looked at this before. Let me see. Sorry, everyone doing a little research right now. No, how? This looks short. That could be good too. Could be good too. Could make sense. Much to consider. I think those are both two good choices, Dan. I think you're the one who's probably gonna have to send them either the game, if we're gonna send a physical game, and or costume. So I would let you. I'll leave it to you. If it's something you think we need to make a decision tonight, you could do either one of those. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know if I'm like too worried about it, because we can even like play it up as funny, right? In a way. But you're right. There's a I don't want to give it too much away, but a seed of life at this grave. That's ironic. But I see what you mean. I think either one would be good. By 5, hell yeah, what a roll. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I think mine in the future, which means it'll probably be given to me. I didn't save. I guess I could just give that one to you. That'd be funny. I might. I do think it's funny. Are you picking more problematic games? No. I don't think so. Yeah, Ada Chronicles came out, huh? I know, like, the vibe was there. Everyone's like, yeah, it's okay. I don't know if it's been reevaluated yet. I mean, what class was that last year? Was that this year? It's just another case of even when you get the original people making the spiritual successor, it's hard to match it. Yours did not come out in the U.S. Oh, man. Oh. I mean, it's definitely similar to Dragon Quest 3. It has a very different flavor with, you know, just being the one guy in your party. It is like, you know, it's bare bones in a pleasant way. Call it pure. It's very pure. There's always the good way of putting things and the bad way of putting things, right? Like, something can be cramp or it can be cozy. Something can be old or something can be classic. There's an item over there on the horizon by that lake. I got my my flight and my hotel all booked up for Extra Life Dance, so I'm good to go. When will Blood Club start weaponizing FMV games? I guess we haven't yet. The problem is that, look, I don't know if FMV games are good, but also maybe they're kind of good, right? I don't know. There's something so endearing about FMV games. I mean, we could do Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, but it's like, you know, what is it? What is it? Like, I like Sewer Shark a lot, right? I guess, like, what would be a bad FMV game? Ooh, baby. Give me that roll. Ah, just one again. Shit. I'll take it. Oh, I never talked to the king like I said I was going to, huh? Well, we don't have to. We need to go here. Would Phantasmagoria be... I don't think Phantasmagoria is bad. I think Phantasmagoria is incredibly interesting. You know? Make Dan play a King's Quest? Oh, again, you're never going to make me consider a King's Quest bad. Well, Basket of Eternity, maybe. That's a weird game. But even then, is that a bad game? Maybe. Prize Fighter Sega CD. Actually, maybe. There's like a really bad basketball FMV game, what I remember. That's just leather shield, yeah. Yeah, some of them could be Lightning Round-esque for sure. Would it be against the spirit of Black Coach a good game that Dan would hate? Absolutely. I think that's like, I would never cross that line. It's not, look, like, obviously, like, people, like, hating their game, getting mad is, like, a big part of it. But it has to be a bad game. You can't just, like, make Dan play Dragon Quest, for instance, which is historically important, and, you know, for the kind of people who likes these kind of games or whatever, it's a good game. It's like the mission statement is that we're playing bad games. And, like, to me, it would be embarrassing on a series that we describe as such to then play a good game. It just wouldn't be what we're trying to do. Pouch of Musk, you. Night Trap. See, I think, Night Trap might be kind of good. Have you seen Limbo the Lost? No. I did have to try out that Muppet Island, Muppet Treasure Island FMV game thing, for sure. What is going on here? I like Sewer Shark. How dare you, Johnista? I think Sewer Shark is neat. I was there, Johnny. I was there when Sewer Shark was new, and it was cool. I played it again when the Sega Genesis Mini 2 came out, and I'm like, this is still neat. Come on. There's something here. I do want to play Night Trap sometime. Maybe next Halloween. God, this is a tough mushroom. 639er. Yeah, you have that weird robot thing that sounds like a hillbilly. Gosh, it's so good. Yeah. Sewer Shark is very hard. That's my dream. This is the run game, actually, is Sewer Shark. Cool. Yeah, I guess there's a town we should go to. There you go, Gene. Gene's also a sucker for Sewer Shark. Ew, the eye coming out. Gross. Putrefido. Funny. Let's see what they did there. You've been imagining a Street Sharks game this whole time. No, Sewer Shark's very different. Well, this is that town that was burned up. Desert Bus. Oh, I got a mini medal. Guys, looks pretty for a destroyed town. I'm gonna talk to you in a second, buddy. I wanna make sure I'm not missing any items first. Come on. Oh, baby. See this trying. Give me a big roll. Big roll. Just one shit. I like to play Police Knots one time. And Snatcher. You look edgy. Oh, you have a loot. Edgy loot. Fa la la la. Okay, I guess you're not very edgy. The dying sun, the gloaming's glow, long lost, the home I once did know. And thou art. I'm Tokoto. It means Tokoto and Miyamoto. And admire my work, perhaps? Sure. And thou hast pursued me all the way here. Thou art tenacious indeed, and plainly a fellow obsessed. I am, of course, Zalen, descendant of Galen, he of the golden voice, the storied bard of legend. But I mean not to rest on the laurels of mine ancestor, virtuoso though he was. I mean to strike out on my own, to seek out new veins of song as yet unmined. Though the climb I face is an uphill one, 'tis said that all Alfogard did shed a tear at the beauty of my forebear's fabled voice. Was she just shook? Can such tales truly be faced in fact? Perhaps. Can such feats be bettered? Only time will tell! Ah-ha-ha-ha. Alas, I find myself somewhat uninspired of late. Though I once reveled in rebellion and subverting that for which Galen was so well loved, I tread that path no longer. I seek inspiration in the opposite, in following in his footsteps and those of mighty Erdrick, with whom he was so famously firm friends. I don't remember this guy from 3 he's talking about. In the course of said following, I have heard quite the rumor. It seemeth that there is a place somewhere in Alfogard deeply connected to the hero of old, inexorably and deeply tied to Erdrick's legend. So I journey in search of it. Alas, I am no closer to finding it than I was when I first set out. Seems like they did a lot more work here to make this feel like a sequel to Dragon Quest III. That thou art come here to this place doth surely signify that thou art a man well-traveled, good Tokoto. Shouldst thou happen across a place on thy travels, pray inform me of it. Okay. Gal gun for Delay Club, yeah. My wanderings too take me hither and yon. Our paths will surely cross again. Till then, friend, adieu. Oh, that Lord of the Rings game on the SNES is actually not very good, and yeah, there's never a sequel. That might be kind of funny in a way. I don't think we've done any 16-bit stuff yet, huh? We've done a little 8-bit. Okay, so we have to go down there and then up there. Let's see. I mean, if we're gonna play a Lord of the Rings game, we probably do need to play freaking Gollum at some point, right? But we played Gollum on the site when it was new. We have not Blight Clubbed Gollum yet. Oh boy, I should have bought more antidotes. What is that over there? Just a bush surrounded by rocks? Yeah, this is important. Secret spot. Found one. Nice. Knowest thou the way to Rimulard? No. Allow me to lighten thee. Cross the southern bridge and follow the coast eastwards. Ere long thou will reach a cave surrounded by swampland. Make thy way through said cave, emerging outside, continue southward still. There thou find the town of Rimulard. It sounds out of the way. I need antidotes. Ooh, a whip. Again, these are good because they can attack multiple people, but right now... yeah, it's way weaker. I don't really want to use that, especially in a game where I'm the only attacker. Simply... Colleagues call me stupid for traveling alone. Fair. Alright. Actually, that's a safe spot. You all enjoy this ambiance for a moment. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Penny's not even here right now. She's already at boarding. So it's a little weird when she's not here. Thank you for the get this up the fire here there, Demetrios. Appreciate that. I feel bad beating up on this poor undead dog with the eye sticking out. I think it's gone through enough. Ooh, story sequence. Yeah, I'm going to a wedding in DC this weekend.
I know not who thou art, but I beg of thee, send word to Tantegel. The detachment dispatched in search of Princess Gwaelin is no more, but she was seen. The fiends did spirit her away across the swampland south of Kol. I fear I can endure no longer.
Man, Spice have to really going for it.
We meet again, friend.
Oh, he got from the beginning. I swear I didn't kill this person.
This man is a soldier of Tantegel.
He hath breathed his last. His wounds are truly terrible to behold.
Is this thy doing?
Oh, God.
A message, thou sayest. The princess was taken across the swampland south of Kol.
Then we must go after her with all haste. Come, what are we waiting for?
But the party sent in search of the princess was comprised of our finest soldiers. Surely we will simply meet the same fate.
If thou art afraid, then away with thee homeward, coward. I will go to the princess's rescue, though I go entirely alone.
We cannot allow our comrades' deaths to have been in vain. We shall make for the swampland. You will remain here and see that this man is granted the burial he deserveth. Hie you thence to the castle and report on all that hath occurred here.
Hi, thee thence.
Friend, I would ask a boon of thee also.
Ooh, like in
News
Hades.
of these events will only stir discord among the people. I prithee, keep thy counsel.
Okay, I won't tell
I
anyone.
understand that His Majesty had tasked thee with learning more of the hero of legend. I wish thee luck in thy quest. Now...
Oh shit, he's old and sick.
Captain, canst thou continue?
Do not fret on my account. We have work to do. Come.
Alright, let's see. Dan sent me something else to look at real quick here. Oh! I looked at this one before. The second one he sent. Oh, no, this is different than the one I was thinking of. Oh, it's a little longer. Boy, you gotta... If we do that one, we gotta really make sure that it's not actually only just as long as this long play. You know? And I don't know... Actually don't know too much about that second game. I played all the other ones of that series for that console, but not this one. It doesn't look great. Definitely looks short. Definitely looks short. I'm just saying, if we give Jeff a game that's going to take him, like, more than 2 episodes to play through, he might murder us. Well, I'm not flying out tomorrow, at least. My girlfriend is, so I'm hoping her flight doesn't get canceled. But I'm driving there and flying home, so I'm still pretty worried that I'm going to get stranded and... You see, I have so much more traveling to do, too, so... Oh, boy. Thou art afraid. Give Jeff a long game every lightning round. It would be kind of funny. A copper sword, huh? No. Not better than what I have. Coal. Is that a town? Yeah, let's go to Coal, then we can go to the Shrine of Rain. Old King Coal. So, I'm going I'm driving with someone to the wedding, but they have to come back early. It's their car, so they're gonna drive back while I stay an extra day, and then I'm gonna fly home. And my brother will pick me up. I like the way these trees look. Bag of laughs, you must die. You think this is funny? Stop healing. No one's even been attacked yet, you piece of shit. Oh shit, these guys have hands. Oh my god. Wait, is this fight bullshit? I'm gonna run out of mana eventually. Did that heal them? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna die. I got it. It's fine. What the hell's that? Oh no, that's the worst. Don't mess with a man's MP. That's all a man has sometimes. Oh my god, this guy has so many debuffs. I'm gonna run out of MP eventually. Maybe. Should I play this or H3 HD first? I don't know. Because, like, 3 technically takes place before this, but 3 is, like, a mechanically deeper game. So it might be a little weird for some people to... Oh, God. To play this and then, like, get to 3 and it's... Or play 3 and then get to this and maybe it feels less involved. I don't know. I bet either way's fine. I think I leveled up. Zap and peep. We can finally peep. That was the toughest fight we've had so far. This looks like a cozy town. Blue damage is resisted. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, GTA 6 got delayed again, and then what else? Oh, that Rise of Hydra game also just got delayed. I feel like they knew that game was getting delayed, and then they saw GTA 6 get delayed. They're like, let's announce that our game's delayed too right now. People won't notice. It's weird, like, loving video games as much as I do and having a whole life based around them. And yet, like, not really caring too much about what is, you know, without question, the biggest upcoming video game, right? It's a weird hobby like that. There's just so much to it. But I mean, you know, I guess that's like, you know, if you're a movie person, that doesn't necessarily mean that, like, you're excited about Avatar 3, you know? Even though I'm not a movie person, I am excited about Avatar 3 because I'm a normie with that stuff. God, this place looks great. This music's nice. The vibes are just very good, man. Yeah, there's like a part of me that's like, is Rise of Hydra ever gonna come out? I don't know. Look at this place. Whoa. Whoa. You have some good stuff I definitely can't afford. I could increase my luck. I don't know if I care about that. But I have stuff I can sell to you. Still don't think I can afford much of this. That's not worth it. I can't afford it anyways, and it's just 6. Yeah, I say get it multiple foes even. Jeez. time to grind. I kind of, well, trust me, I kind of do. Kind of do just like to me, the idea of just going out and grinding for some gold for all to get those. I might do a little bit. See what else is in this town. There's a demo for that, Adventures of Elio, is that what it's called? Game? Did anybody play that? I like the idea of an action RPG game in this style, but like something about it just seems a little bland to me. Was it any good, that demo? Papa hath returned to us, but he doth little besides sleep and stare forlornly from the window. He's no longer any fun at all. It's neat, but missing something. Yeah, exactly. It seems just like a little bland, doesn't it? This guy. Or witch. Locks, child, thine is a face that shall suffer itself to be beside that of its destined lover and no other. Whoa. Thou art an uncommonly lucky young fellow. He he he. Okay. The fairy's voice was unbearable. Yeah, there's been no Dragon Quest XII news for a while. What do we got here? Oh, can you unlock this? The traveling land, one man counter opponents of great strength and skill. Knowest thou such foes and how they can be dealt? Yeah, the metal slimes, I do. I mean, okay, if you want to tell me. Yeah. Those battles are sure to be like Ferris where observe once. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. I haven't come across any metal slimes yet. Will I be going to Chi-Chi's? Were they reopening this? Say, we had a Chi-Chi's when I was a kid. It was very popular. And then it was one of the Chi-Chi's, or maybe the Chi-Chi's that gave the hepatitis. And they took our Chi-Chi's away. That's a pretty big upgrade for just that much. I'll probably buy this. Yeah, I was pretty surprised that Dragon Quest VII is getting remade again already, Alan. Is this a hot springs? Is this healing me? Or is it just ruining my clothes? Ooh, boxer shorts for the hot springs. So if I touch this, I'm gonna get poisoned. Don't want to do that. You have to get the float spell or whatever it's called first. Oh, they're open near Dan. I mean, there's a lot of good food in Minneapolis. I don't know if I'm gonna be like... Look, it's funny when we're at the Mall America and we go to Margaritaville. I don't know if I'm gonna be like, we gotta go to fucking Chi-Chi's. So I have to be careful about my reputation. I think Backler thought I was actually gonna like make us go to an Applebee's or something and not like some local restaurant. I'm like, no. I'm just a little goober online sometimes. Don't worry. What are you doing, sleeping asshole? When did Dragon Quest start being 3D? I mean, it wasn't 3D until 8. 7 was still a pixel game on the PlayStation 1. And the interesting thing there was that... oh, God, no, I can't remember. Not Factor 5, but, you know. That company that did... Level 5. Level 5, right. Level 5 did 8 when they were still a relatively new company. Level 5. This Arc Rider's being sent to Toledo. It's Toledo? I didn't even realize that. Really? I didn't know that. That does make me even more interested in it. Let's grind a little out here. I went to school in Toledo for 1 semester. Pillar. Ow. Toledo Tokata. These guys are tougher. We should grind a bit. Get XP. Just, heal. Yeah. Oh gosh. I never played any of the Dark Clouds. I kind of always want to play Dark Cloud 2. I always wanted to play Rogue Galaxy. Hi, Burden. Hello, Dayton. Let's see if Flame Slash is worth it. Will this kill you in one hit? Nope. In fact, you resisted it. What? What do you mean a bug resisted fire? Bugs hate fire. He doesn't know anything about bugs. Oops. And there's some people who even prefer Dark Cloud 1 a little bit, but most people like 2. Oh, shit. Oh my god. They're literally bags! What do you mean they're resistant to fire? They're bags! Why are they so fast? At least my defense is good. Yeah, fire resistance have been bad for me. God damn, I keep accidentally walking to the town. Speaking of level 5, we haven't heard much about Professor Layton. I picked that game in my fantasy critic at the start of this year. I'm like, surely that's a game coming out this year. And now I'm like, I had to get rid of it eventually. Like, nope. No, it's not. Okay, watch. For some reason, these water animals are going to be weak to fire. No, it's normal. You would assume that Zap would work really well. I do think I should try Dispatch. Seems like everyone really likes it. I maybe wait for it all to be done, then give it a go. Maybe they're land crabs. They were like dripping water or something. Ow. Ew. Well, we'll just kill you. Oh, risky, but we're fine. I did not try the altars. Oh man, so I didn't load up. It's a lot of XP we're getting. So you really just don't get very much gold from fights. Which I kind of appreciate. Sometimes you play these games, it's so easy to make money that the economy is kind of stupid and broken. Alright, I'm going to cast lightning on this crab, and it better hurt him. There we go.
Not today.
House of Necrosis? No. Oh, great, I'm poisoned. Oh, I never did buy Antos. Did I even find a general store? I guess like baby. Let's just go to the end. Let's heal ourselves. There, oh god, the end's all the way up there. There's the general store. General store is the place of all the good equipment. I'm not like taking damage. Okay, at least I'm not taking walking damage while being poisoned. God, this inn looks so cozy. Aside from the fact that you don't actually have rooms, you just sleep in like the lobby. Oh god, that doesn't... I think I have to talk to the priest to cure my poison, right? Let's mess up. purification. Yep. You know, I don't know how much this package is. Like, they get a code for it. I would guess $60, but I don't know. Okay. Let's buy some antidotes this time. Just in case. God, it's expensive to get these things. You ever watch the speedruns Dragon Quest 1? I'm sure I've seen one on a marathon at some point. This Tega man it's just GB plays, which is what we call things we don't know what to call it. Basically, fancy quick look. It's a quick look that it's usually a quick look. We've played some of the game. We have somebody else just join us, right? It's just me playing this game. Haven't given it any coverage on the site yet. Haven't been able to start yet, so here we go. These bugs have got to be weak to fire. For crying out loud. Yeah, not weak, but whatever. Normal damage, I'll take it. When I get one level, then we'll maybe make our way to that dungeon. I hate these bag of laughs. Oh my god. You wouldn't do that again, would you? I didn't save it last time I was in town, did I? Oh, the autosave. When was that? 141. Okay. That was a minute ago. Okay, it's fine. Thank God for autosave. Never punished. Jeez, it was like after the last battle even. That's very generous. The autosave is incredibly generous. Okay. What's the most disappointing game you've played this year? I mean, it's not because it's a bad game, but... God, I hate these bags. Well, before we got into this year, I believe I said my most anticipated game for all of 2025, aside from maybe Metroid Prime 4, was Monster Hunter Wilds. And I played through that game, and it was good, but it just, I don't know. It didn't have the juice. Oh my god, I can't be missing. Like, I thought that was gonna be like my game. Okay, I can't cast spells, which means I can't heal, which means we're running away now. Jeez. Right, like, Wilds just did not have much. Yeah, I am almost more excited for, like, the next Rise style Monster Hunter. I almost want to switch to Edition of Rise. What else? What else was, like, disappointing? I played through all of that Tales of Grace's F for some reason, even though it wasn't very good. Ninja Gaiden 4. I enjoy Ninja Gaiden 4. I don't, like, have a ton of time with it. I think it's kind of within my expectations. Mario Kart World. See, like, yeah, that one's, I think, was disappointing for a lot of people. You know me and Mario Kart, though. I just, whatever. So, like, for me, it's another Mario Kart. I like it fine. But, you know, again, I never really had much excitement for Borderlands 4. Like, the games I really cared about, besides for a while, it's like... Maybe we should just fight the other things first. But, Bonanza was fantastic. Silk Song was fantastic. Hades 2 was fantastic. Expedition 33 was fantastic. So overall, like, things mostly came in or above expectations for me. Yeah, there's like stuff I didn't even really know about that was great, like blueprints coming in so hot. Mind's Eye. Yeah, if I had no expectation for Mind's Eye. Doom the Dark Ages. Okay, Bartman. So like, I think I'm like, that is one. I don't know if disappointed is the word. Might be. It was almost more of a me thing, but I like did not feel super drawn to finish that game. I played like halfway through it and liked it. And I was like, okay. I think I'm good for now. Maybe someday I'll come back and finish this. Yeah, I got the true ending in Silk Song. I did everything in Silk Song. Yeah, Dark Ages came and went with very little fanfare, I think is a right way of putting it. I think in some ways it's like good. It's like, okay, that's enough of Doom. Let's do something new. Either Quake or something like new. God damn it. Stupid scorpions. Bags are so annoying. Thank God. I see to be faster than them. I gotta level up it. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Let's go save. Again, not much gold. You disappointed in Outer Worlds? See, I was liking Outer Worlds too. Although I also was liking Avowed a lot. That's not a game I didn't like quite finish. That one a little bit more so just like other stuff happened and the timing was bad. I think actually Expedition 33 happened. Great, I didn't mean to go here. I'm going to the priest. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. Game of the year. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think for me, it's either, you know, not to like spoilers. Is that anything? For me, I'm not sure if my number one is Silk Song or Expedition 33. I think it's between those two. Then there's like a tier below that. Like maybe Hades 2 and Bonanza, like right below that. And Blueprints, honestly. Hades 2, Blueprints, Bonanza right below that. Then there's like the shit I really liked that no one else is talking about, like 2 Point Museum. Part of me, it's like I should grind more. I'm still, I don't know, maybe this force is harder than the dungeon I'm going to. Well, we got some, yeah, Luminous is coming out. We do have a Metroid. I'm excited for the Anno. That Europa Universalis 5 got pretty good reviews. That I kind of want to look at that. Absalom's fantastic. Yeah, I liked Absalom a lot too. And I'm enjoying Ball Pit a lot. I keep playing it. Ball Pit is very good. It's been a very good year for roguelikes. Yeah, and everyone's really liking Dispatch. Especially coming out too late for Game of the Year. I mean, I think I'll be able to play through it before we talk about Game of the Year. I think historically, December games have not been able to make it in time for the Game Awards. Generally, the enemies usually aren't as tough if you're on the grass. Or at least they don't spawn as frequently. $59! There we go. I bet Indiana Jones might be nominated for, like, best action adventure game, whatever that thing's called, right? But yeah. I'm a little bit like, I kind of wish the entire industry would just do the Game of the Year stuff in January where it would make more sense, but everyone likes doing it in December. Part of it is because it just feels like a cap for the year, and then, just, you know, you can make all that content then. I get it. But for us, we kind of need to do it in person, so it makes sense to do it when, like, we're in person for, like, the Game Awards, usually, right? Yeah, we don't really have any plans yet, but... Can you give me the crabs? I can shoot the crabs with lightning. No, yeah? Oh, geez, the nominees are going to be out that soon already. You hear the rumors that the Half-Life 3 trailer will be at the Game Awards? No. I think last year I said I thought that was going to happen. Then I looked like a fool, so I won't believe. I definitely think there's going to be a Half-Life 3. And I will freak out. I love Half-Life. I still think Half-Life 2 is one of the best games ever. Half-Life's awesome. Triple down. I should. Like KFC, I should triple down. This is the Shrine of Rain. This is where we're going to stop our adventure for today, everybody. Well, you're not gonna see. I'm gonna keep playing this game myself, but just wanted to start it with all of you here. But yeah, that's Dragon Quest 1. It's really neat. It's very cozy. It's just fun. It's pure. It looks really pretty. They did good stuff here. They didn't do too much, right? I like these HD-2D remakes quite a bit. Quite a bit. So excited to do that. Maybe when I finish this and start Dragon Quest 2 in this collection, I'll start that part up again here on the site. We'll see. Plenty of stuff to do. Lots of traveling, lots of video games, lots of content to make. The fun don't stop. But thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody. It was a good time. Hope you enjoyed the little evening bonus stream. I will not be seeing you tomorrow, so be sure to hang out with everybody in my stead. But I'll be seeing you next week, so don't worry. Not a long trip. Thanks again, everybody. You all take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.